Property for you. Lifestyle.
Pakalani is popularly associated with comfortable residential properties. However, in reality, it is what the individual family incorporates in the design and the interior construction of the building that distinguishes one residence from the rest. Now, rally behind the menu to enjoy and appreciate this sweet home.
Property for You this week gives a ringing endorsement to Pakalani Estate as we take an intimate look at one of the private properties. The overriding residential property concept of the neighborhood seems to be the generous space inherent in the plots. Whatever the motive for the large plots, what is abundantly clear is the unlimited options of the available residents who love style and innovation.
Now, firstly, you could have chosen any other location in the city or within the country, but you decided to choose Pakalani to pitch your property. Why did you particularly choose Pakalani?
Being an African, you need space, you need freedom, and you need to express yourself. And the reason why I chosen Pakalani was because it was at that stage in 1999, vast open fields. And I looked at the opportunities and I said, I think this is the right place to come and build my little haven and where I can relax and where I can be myself. And hence the reason why I'll end up in Pakalani, because of the freedom here.
So you appreciated the space aspect of it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That was one of the key factors that I've decided in my life. I'm a farm boy, you know, born and bred on a farm, been in a city trying to make some bucks, and then obviously you'd have to look at yourself and say, where do you really want to go when you knock off 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Do you want to go back into a building, look at a ceiling the whole night? No, not me. I like open spaces, I like space, and that's how I enjoy myself.
An overview of our pride this week has all the ingredients of family comfort, neatly grounded in a pleasant combination of African and cosmopolitan cultural taste.
Now let us in on the brains behind this design. I mean, this is totally incredible. Would like to know who is behind the design and what was the inspiration of you having to build this really, really incredible and unique piece of property?
Yeah, you know, living here in Botswana, living in Africa, obviously you look at what you can get out of Africa and you have to blend in with Africa. You know, it's no use you live in Africa and you try to be too modern. You try to be out of this world, it just doesn't fit. You need to bring a bit into your planning and your design and everything, a bit of Africa. And to make it feel you're in the bush. Absolutely. That's where you are, and that's where we live. You know, we really live in the bush. If you take Africa like that, and Botswana lends it to it, that opportunities, and hence the reason why if you walk around that property, you will see there's a lot of African theme. Even in my house, there's a lot of African theme. I love it because I'm an African, born and bred, and I will die here, so that's why I love it.
Design patterns reflect a deep-rooted African inspiration. Whether one is admiring the architectural innovations or just gazing at the variety of ornaments, satisfaction is inevitable.
Would like to know why you decided to choose a double story as opposed to a single story.
The reason why a double story is, if you look at space, and if you want to create space around your house, if I had to put my whole house on a one single level, then I would have compromised a lot of space in my garden. And the reason why I built a double story is just to create more space in the garden so I can make sure that everything fit in very nicely and it's not out of proportion, and it really can talk to you at the end of the day.
True.
Property developers who do a thorough job of weighing options and seeking a balance between value for money and affordability on one hand and utility with comfort on the other are sure to live happily ever after.
So what influenced the space definition of the rooms? And are the rooms thematic? Have you got any themes going on around the house?
No, you know, I'm from the old school. You will not find in my house a lot of fancy furniture, up-to-date furniture, modern furniture. No, I'm from the old school. You will, when you go through my house, you will see I try to keep it very earthy, old style, relaxing style, and that fits in with me because I'm a simple man, and I like to keep things simple in life. For instance, you know, my lounge suite that I have in my house comes with me for the last 35 years. So I have never changed it. And it's fine for me. You know, a lot of other people will think, you're really from the old school. But for me, it fits, it works for me. And if it works for me, I'm happy.
Challenges are never absent whenever something of value is undertaken. This house could not have been an exception, especially that several elaborate extras were incorporated.
Now lastly, if you could give a piece of advice to people out there that aspire to have a beautiful piece of property like the one that you have, what would you say to them?
The main thing is you must believe in yourself. And you must look in the mirror and say, what do you really want out of life? Not what your friends want and what the other people and your neighbors want. Look at yourself and go and sit down and say, who I am. What do I really aspire in life? Take cognizance of your lifestyle and how do you want to feel free in life. And once you have established that you're an individual, and then you can build around that and make sure you're satisfied yourself and not other people. And you know, I always maintain, you know, charity starts at home, nowhere else. And that's exactly where it started. Yeah, starts at home.
An unusual structure for recreation was added to the property. It satisfies the need to be either inside or outside a room. The perfect relaxation accomplished under the structure justifies the huge size of the plot. Entertaining visitors from this part of the house could be equivalent to pay-per-view entertainment.
You walk right into the pool, which is, in my opinion, you know, I'm not an Olympic swimmer. I need to cool down in Botswana. And hence the reason why I put a pool together like this is where my friends can go and sit down in the pool on the little chairs. And we can enjoy having a cold beer in an environment that suits our bodies, you know. So we don't want to swim, we just want to relax.
The external view could easily lead a visitor to think that this is something more than a single family residence. The green vegetation which dominates the area adds color to the great effect.
This is my entrance hall.
Oh wow. It's beautiful.
And just a small entrance to the house.
When you have your visitors, it's at least it's, you know, you give them that welcoming reception.
Exactly, exactly.
Interesting.
This is our kitchen.
Wow.
It's a bit on the modern side this side, but on the other side you will see very soon that it's very Cape Townian.
Yeah.
It is based on an old farmhouse style kitchen.
Okay.
And it's very relaxing, and that's where you really enjoy winter evenings, where you sit in the kitchen and your wife is busy cooking and you can sit and talk nonsense to your friends or to her.
Catch up.
And work on your iPad and that type of thing, yeah.
This one belongs to women.
Yeah.
So you're bound to find all the funny things in the world.
Absolutely in here, yeah. Yeah, that side is more for me. I even got my biltong maker hanging there, you know, so
cool.
I can make biltong in winter time for myself. So.
Great.
So yeah, absolutely.
An open plan kitchen adds flavor to this wonderful home.
I love all the decoration that is around, you know, it spells, hello, it's a kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It talks to you, right?
Time for cooking, you know.
Time for
There's
cooking.
pots, there's kettles, there's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's
Yeah.
really amazing. Wow.
Property for you.
Watch Property4U and SMS P4U to 17666 and you could win a high-tech P4U pack. It includes a high-end watch called a Galaxy Gear and a Samsung Note 3 or a Samsung S4. This technology watch allows you to make calls and answer calls and SMSs from your Galaxy Note 3 or Samsung Galaxy S4. SMS now. SMS open to all networks.
Property for you.
And then on the right side here, we have an inside pub and a relaxing area. This is more for winter time when it's cold outside and we want to have a nightcap or just a relaxing drink, and then this place is perfect for that in winter.
What are these pieces that you collect?
Well, it's just in memory of the days when I was in the South African Navy, when I was still a youngster.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just blends nicely in with my whole visage that I never forget where I really come from.
Yeah.
And
so
the
tell
tough
a
times I
story
had in the
about
Navy,
you.
yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
The living room is certainly unlike what one would expect to see.
This is the living room. It's not as spacious either, because we've got that huge outside garden and the pool and the bar out there, and this is just more for very formal discussions if it ever happens. But yeah, we seldom use this part of the house.
Okay.
It is quite comfortable. I think also here my wife did a great job with the color coding and all that. And yeah, but this is not one of my favorite spots in the house. My favorite spot is outside.
Yeah. What are these?
These are old memories, very memories from the old Springboks in South Africa from 1960. The guys like Abraham Malang and Manikis Roux and Gerry Germeses and Fruk de Preer and all those guys. I grew up and those were my heroes in the old days. And I made this in 1966, believe it or not.
I wasn't
And
even born then.
and it came with me all the way. You know, when I move, it's the first thing I grab. Is where's my rugby guys? And yeah, I brought it with me. And I'll show you upstairs.
Taking a walk to the bedrooms is a pleasure, as the passage encourages peace. 2 bedrooms separated by a modern bathroom add flair to this house.
This is number 1 bedroom that we have discussed. It's small but very comfortable. The reason why I don't make big bedrooms is because what do you actually do in a bedroom? You come and sleep here at night and you come and relax. So I need to do this in order to get more space outside and to get more space in the whole concept of my design of the house. Because my philosophy was simple, you know, when a guy come and visit me after a meal, after a few drinks, he only wants one thing, and that's a comfortable bed.
The size of the beds combines simplicity with comfort to an amazing level of decor creativity. Beautifully arranged house ornaments are a constant reminder that one is indeed in Africa, if not heartily connected to the continent.
Let's enter the main bedroom.
Wow.
And yeah, this is a bit more spacey than the other two. At least, you know, here if my wife is cross with me, I can run around and escape her, you know, so I'm not confined to a small space here. A bit better.
The main bedroom is by all accounts a revelation in interior design.
Earthy colors and
Interesting.
it's very simple, but it works for us. It works very nicely for us. Yeah.
True, it does. They say simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And if you don't understand yourself, how the hell are you going to understand other people?
True, true.
And then this is the cupboards, and then the surprise is here that we've got an end suite on here.
Wow.
So,
How awesome is that?
so you can walk through, and
This
then
is the bathroom.
and this is the main bathroom here.
The family incorporated a bewildering arrangement of options to produce a lovely mixture of farmhouse and urban taste.
Property for you.
Thank you very much for watching today's show. Now, to stand a chance to win awesome prizes, all you need to do is to SMS P4U to 17666. That's all you need to do. With that being said, from me, Kuma, and the rest of the team, I'll see you next week. Good night.